Hello everyone. So for today I have a bunch of this old wrapping paper and I thought maybe let's create with some of it. I'm thinking these pieces honestly I could rip and they're perfect size for a journal. So that's what I'm gonna do with a few of these. My kids are a little bit yelly screamy today, but isn't that perfect? Yeah. And these last two I'm not going to turn into pages. I kind of have the idea of making them into coin envelopes to fit into a page. So I think that would be cool. Alright. Now this one. Again, I'm just going to try ripping some of these pieces a little bit down a little. Okay. This one I think would make great for a coin envelope right here. So hence why I'm trying to cut it up accordingly, which is a little bit more difficult because it's bigger. Okay. So we have some journal pages from the old wrapping paper, some pieces for like coin envelopes. I think this is more scrap. A little bit here. Okay. And again, this might make it to a coin envelope. I'm not sure. I'm gonna try. Doesn't work. Oh well, but I think this would look cute as coin envelope too. Alright. Then I have some of these pieces, which I think could easily make some journaling cards. So with these pieces, and these are scraps, some more scraps. That's one thing about these types of pieces is they just like honestly rip really easy. So these are all going into the scrap pile. These are 3 that could be made into journaling cards. So that can go into a different pile, I guess. Alright, now we have this piece. And I'm thinking this one, at least, can be turned into a page in a journaling page. This is why I keep my wrapping paper, again, Not everybody is going to be the same with this. And we'll do this one into a journaling page too. Just because, again, it ain't too small, but it ain't too big. Works good. Now this is kind of like, I don't know what I really want to do with it. Another scrap. So I think I'm just going to put this in with the scraps. I'm going to rip this piece off though because it's driving me nuts. So this is just going to go in the scraps. Now this one, this is definitely scrap. Now this part, I'm thinking, just cut it at like 8 or 7 even, 7. So, again, another page, and this can actually be turned into a little coin envelope. So, I want to first things first, work on this one. Just because it's an easy, well, we're done with the pages for the most part. So all we have left is to cut this out. So we're going to cut this out and glue it on brown packaging paper, any packaging paper, honestly. If you get mail and you get a ton of like envelopes, for example, you can use that packaging paper for your journals. I mean, you do not have to stick with regular packaging paper. And that's one of the reasons why I like using packaging paper as a way to do this. Is very easy and a great way to reuse. I do dye my kids' school papers, for example, and use them as backing to so again, just very easy way to use what you have as backing for any of these pages. And I was asked in the last video, how do you know what, or something along the lines of, is the scrapbooking paper, like, because I did not back these are still writable. You don't necessarily have to back everything. With it being double-sided paper like this, it is writable, and it's very visual what you're trying to write. I was rather taken by that, but again, I'm just gonna show you. I mean, if you used pen, you could easily see that. I used pencil because you can erase it. Or at least you should be able to erase it. But again, you don't have to back every last thing. in order for somebody to write on it, is my point. Yeah, I was really taken by that because it's like, you don't have to have backing. You can use the scrapbooking paper. Scrapbooking paper is writable. So you don't necessarily need the backing every single time. So, again, I'm just doing what I can here. And I'll have the strip open. So, yet again, I'm just going to cut the strip. I know I'm still wasting a little bit of paper, but that's okay. And I'm just, because I want to make sure there's straight lines a little bit more, I'm going to use my lovely cutter here. Because I know there's going to be a little brown showing. It is not going to be perfect. So I'd rather not have it perfect, but to my liking. And this piece somehow is floating up, so this is where, when you have that happen, you just take a little art glitter glue and you squish it down. And that makes that one piece, because this is going to happen. This side's doing the floaty thing too. Doesn't want to stick. But again, it's just a cute little journaling card, and it's okay that it's crooked. So again, this one's a little crooked, but it'll be okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. You could choose to also round the edges like this. I actually didn't get into having round edges until recently, but easily fix and nice and flat. That's the other reason why I like doing stuff like this, is it's nice and flat and thin, so you're not worrying about creating a issue of that at all. So again, I'm just gonna get these corners quick. But again, very easy, basic little journaling cards. And actually, I'm going to stick them over here to the done, just because I can. All right. Well, actually, what we'll do first is this. So, get that spot. Get this side. That side. And this side. So this is what I do. I like showing my envelope tutorials just because some people have never seen them before. Like the coin envelope tutorials. And honestly, I love making coin envelopes. They work well. I mean, it's only 3 cuts, but some people, again, are afraid of what they've never done before. So I always glue this part, and I glue this edge, and then I stick it together. Then I glue this part down. And voila, we got a cute little pocket that's a coin envelope. So we got one coin envelope done. Now this one, I kind of want Santa being the middle, so, or being a part of this. So that's why I'm kind of doing it the way I am. And again, this is how I do it. You don't have to do it the same way I do. This is the way I do it. I find all my little spots where I have to do the triangles, and then I go to cut. I never cut before I find my triangles though. I find it's the easiest way to figure that out, and then I start gluing. So there we go. Cute little coin envelope. Again, I find it very calming to do it this way. Some people do, some people don't. It's okay. Yep. My kids act like they have to announce it to me that they're going to the bathroom.
Are you ready for big night?
Hey, stop, please. I am taping right now. Making a video. Once they realize I'm making a video, then they're a little bit more quieter. I always find it easiest too is remembering with coin envelopes, the bottom is out, the top is in. Makes making these so much easier. And honestly, at first, I really struggled with making these. I will be honest, I struggled with it, but once you start mass making coin envelopes, you start getting so used to doing it that it becomes easier. I mean, honestly, if you would have asked me a year or so ago if I liked making coin envelopes, I would have told you no. I'd prefer to buy them any day of the week. But now that I've gotten so used to them, I love making them. And actually, this grouping, I actually know which journal it's going into. This one, I know I want like this. So this one's going to have to go this way. So as I said, every time I go to do this, I go for the outer edge first. Outer edges go out, and that's in the bottom, and then the top edges go in at the top. I think Pam at the Paper Outpost makes it so they're exactly even. I personally have learned it don't matter if they're exactly even. You don't have to do it that way. Some people firmly believe you should. Others, like me, it don't really matter. They're gonna end up the way they want to be either way. But I am going to say wrapping paper is way easier to make these compared to regular paper. I'm just saying. I have figured out that much is definitely way easier. So maybe you have some wrapping paper that you'd been kind of keeping in your stash too and would like to use it. Again, I have plans for them too. I may be adding to a specific one. I'm not too sure. We'll see. This part I don't mind if it's uneven, but that top part kind of needed that a little bit more even. So again, I'm doing the bottom first, and this is the out. And now we're going to do our in. And honestly, this reminds me of the Santa Claus. I don't know why, but it does. It's a Disney Christmas movie, the Santa Claus. But yeah, it just totally reminds me of it. And again, I'm just getting this edge here a little bit, and I just do a wiggle across and color good. And there. So, I mean, again, we didn't do much, but we used all my little bits and pieces for the most part, other than scrap pieces of my wrapping paper. So let's just go through what we have made. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coin envelopes, 3 journaling cards, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages. So 5 pages, 3 journaling cards, and 5 coin envelopes. So, I mean, yeah, you can get a lot done in a short period of time, and it's just fun. Just have fun with it. Come up with your own ideas with it. I mean, yeah, I could have easily used this with decorating envelopes and stuff like that, but I find it easier sometimes to just grab a bunch of something that you want to use it or lose it and just create. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages that are pre-made, and this will probably go into next year's stack, honestly, all these pre-made book pages, but at least I'm trying to get ahead of the game, unless I decide to do more journals. I don't know. I have 2 more journals to do that I've kind of started on. This one and this one, and I haven't really done much else other than pick out the papers for a signature. And that was another question that I recently seen, is what is a signature? It's a bundle of whatever papers you want, and you make them to the size of your journaling pages, and then you stick them in to your journal, and them are your pages for your journal. And each signature, like this one has 3 signatures, for example, but then this one has 1 signature. So this is the one that's being used, and then the others are not. So I mean, that does make a difference too. So I like to change it up. This one's a little bit more like the what journal was it? This is more like the African journal that I did a while ago with the different types of stuff and everything else. I'm going to be, or I did glue in stuff inside the pages here just to make it look better because it didn't look right. And I think I'll be adding lace to this and decorating this up more, but I'm just not there yet. Again, I haven't really worked with this journal. I've worked with a bunch of its ephemera, but not the actual journal. So, I mean, again, we're gonna get there. We're just not there yet. I want to put the final touches on this lovely journal, and then we can move on to the rest. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Go check out the links below. I have a couple different links that you could be doing other things with me. And have a great day or night. Bye.